Hi guys, my name is Dollface and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be mixing it up a bit and talking about mythical creatures. It's going to be Tommyknockers, Duendes, and also Gnomes. So the three mythical creatures I chose today are actually all very similar, except for they are all from different folklores. And the first one that I'm going to start off with today is actually going to be Tommyknockers. Now, Tommyknockers has nothing to do with the Stephen King movie. It dates back into ancient Welsh and Cornish folklore, where it's said that the knockers were sent into the mines by the Romans after the Crusades were over. Tommyknockers are actually very popular in Colorado, and the legend states that when the Englishmen came to mine in the 1800s, they brought them over with them and have been known to be heard in Colorado gold mines by even paranormal groups, such as the Ghost Adventure team. But guys, the Tommyknockers are even so popular here in Colorado that there is actually a bar called Tommyknockers that is in Idaho Springs, Colorado. These Tommyknockers have been known to be friendly and malicious. Some of the claims are, well, some of the friendly claims are that they will appear in different shapes and go help the miners finish their cave. Now, on to the more malevolent side of them. It said that they would pick on you, such as pinching and poking, throwing your hard hat off, to even stealing the miners' tools. Other claims are that they didn't like the miners coming into their cave, so they would collapse it. But before that they would do so, they would knock and sometimes shift themselves into apparitions as warnings. I was looking this up, I saw a lot of stories, but one of the oldest ones that I thought I should probably tell you is actually 200 years old. And the story goes that a long time ago, obviously, there were 7 miners that kind of honestly reminds me of like this whole entire thing honestly reminds me of the Seven Dwarfs, and I think it's kind of silly, but I don't know. It just really reminds me of the Seven Dwarfs. Anyways, there's mining a cave. While they were mining this cave, they kept hearing knocks and taps. Well, 3 of the miners were telling the story to the other 4 about how there were Tommyknockers in a cave, and the old saying about how if you were hearing the knocks and the taps, that you should probably get out of the cave because the cave is going to collapse because of Tommyknockers. Well, the other 3 decided, hey, this is not okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to leave the cave. While they were leaving the cave, the other 4 started to provoke them and kind of make fun of the Tommyknockers. So the other 3 started to go even faster up the cave. Well, sure enough, the cave collapsed, and the 4 that were provoking and making fun of the Tommyknockers actually never came back. Yeah. Do you guys think we should talk about you next? Do you? Oh! Alright guys, so the next topic we're going to be talking about now is going to be gnomes. So gnomes come back all the way through the origins of Greek and Roman mythology. Now, I'm not just talking about these cute little guys right here. I'm talking about even some diminutive spirits. By diminutive spirits, I mean diminutive cave dwellers that variously associated with the earth and precious metals, and also good fortune. Reports of gnome sightings still persist to this present day. The reality lies within the Renaissance. A Swiss physician, Paracelsus, during the 16th century, studied and theorized that gnomes were one of the 4 beings that each represented one of the 4 elements: earth, fire, water, and air. The gnomes actually being the earth element. Gnomes are known for a lot of things, such as digging through soil and rock like a fish can swim through water. Also, collecting treasures and protecting the treasures and valuables of the caves. And also, of course, tending to gardens. Smelling gardens, loving gardens, protecting gardens. Last but not least for these gnomes are none of these gnomes are actually known to be generally harmful. which is kind of surprising for, shh, are you scared? But they, some are known to bite because they have really, really, really sharp teeth, so you might want to be careful with that. If you ever see any in your garden, I would just suggest you just walk away. Let it go. You know, like Frozen, let it go. No one wants a, no. How are you going to explain to a nurse that you got your finger bit off by a fucking gnome? The last mythical little guy that we are going to be talking about today is going to be the Duende. So the Duende are small elf-like creatures, and they actually originated from the Iberian folklore that migrated from South America. It is known that the Duendes can be good and bad, just like the other gnomes, but all Duendes are extremely mischievous. If they feel like they have been wronged at all, they won't hesitate to get revenge. Across both Spain and Mexico, parents would often use the Duende tales about naughty children to get them to behave. Duendes like to hide in dark corners, under beds, and even side walls, but mostly belonging to children. Now, as the tale goes, if a child falls asleep with their feet uncovered from the blankets, and their toenails are unkept or very, very untaken care of, the duende will come in and they will clip their toenails. But if they are super extremely bad, they will take the whole entire toe and just chop it off. It's so great, they're just gonna chop it off. Now, I know this is not as creepy as it should be, but I want to give a little bit of everything into this, and I also think it's cool that we have a mythical creature that is also known to be here in Colorado. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and if you liked it, go ahead and subscribe right down here, right in the bottom, and if not, just don't do anything. Just go along with your life as if you never saw me, and I'd really, really appreciate that. Alright, anyways, you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.